Then in Hip Hop Review, Brother Ali, Morning in America, and Dreaming in Color. Man, for me, Letter to a Countryman, man, he started off right on point. And you know, I always have a gripe with artists, man. They name tracks and albums, and it's like irrelevant to the point of what they're trying to make. And I guess I'm gonna beat a dead horse, but I love the fact that the name of the album goes exactly with every song, and every song title goes with the content of that song. Like, I don't know, maybe call me the fuck y'all name on that, man. Hey, you look.
Pay attention, man.
What? No, man. He looking like, man. Do I need to watch my back? I don't know.
Brother Ali, knock your hat.
But yeah, man. I think he started it off good. I think like the first 6 tracks were just amazing, just boom, boom, boom. Only Life I Know, yo. I love the fact, like, toward the end of the track when he was describing, like, you only have 3 choices. Go back to school, sell this dope and go to jail, or get your ass on welfare. You know, and I think, unlike Lupe, Brother Ali brings a certain personal experience to this album where now you can be like, damn, when you really look at it, that's like really only 3 choices in America. You either gonna go back to school, you know what I'm saying, get student loans and get in debt, and old Uncle Sam, or you gonna get on this block and, you know, and try to move this weight, go to jail and, you know, be in jail working, or you gonna get on this welfare check, you know what I'm saying, and not really have to work. So, you know, I definitely feel Brother Ali. Let me see, what's another track I really liked? I think Morning in America, I think that was my favorite one. I think it was the most aggressive track on there. You know, as soon as I put it on, you know what I'm saying, it just sounded rebellious to me. But yeah, man, overall, beginning to end, shit's dope.
Didn't quite know what to expect. I think, well, with this album, when I first put it on, I mean, you kind of can look at the title, kind of look at some of the title tracks, and kind of have an idea of what the overall album and project will sound like. But just, you know, I think with Brother Ali, you know, some of his previous works that he's put out, you know, it didn't have quite the energy that I felt that this project had. And to listen to this project, like the content and the songs that he wrote is really, like you said, this is stuff that he really feels, you know, a lot of conviction about, and that he really gets behind. And I think Jake One did a great job of really giving him some you know, some high energy tracks that really allowed him to get that message across. And you know, one of the things that I liked about this album and I liked about him working with Jake One is I liked the variance in the production that he had, because it wasn't, you know, just this one high energy track over and over again. Like, you had some mellow, laid back songs like the one towards the end, can't think of the name, and then you had like the southern sounding song Need a Knot, yeah, which kind of switched, yeah, with Bun B, so it kind of switched up the sound and the tone of the album, and so you didn't quite get bored with the same guy over and over again. You know, and Brother Ali always, you know, kind of works with, you know, he works with, you know, specifically and from Atmosphere, so he always worked with one producer, but this was definitely a step, you know, in a different direction for him, because, you know, just the sound of it is different from what he's done before. But yeah, man, I give Brother Ali a lot of props, man. He definitely put out a great project, and, you know, and definitely touched on a lot of issues that are really a lot of people can identify with and connect with. I think we've said this before. If you put this album on, you know, a couple of years later, you will understand and know what was going on in this present time right now. You know, so it's like a timestamp.
Well, even what was going on in his own personal life, like when he was talking about how his dad committed suicide and his boy died, you know, and his, you know, him being out there in France and taking pictures, but, you know, his wife is over back home cooking, you know, for the kids and stuff. So yeah, like, bro, I think that Brother Ali definitely gave any listener what's happening in the world and what's happening in my life and how they mesh. and Heist together. And you know, honestly, lately I haven't listened to many albums that I like that. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I definitely enjoyed this one. Sorry to cut it.
I don't know, kind of like Ken, I didn't really know what to expect from this album either, coming off of Us, which I liked Us, but excuse me, it was probably my my least favorite Brother Ali project. I didn't think it was bad. I thought it was good, but it wasn't up to par with Undisputed Truth. So when he said he was doing this album with Jake One, coming off of that track he did, The Truth, I was like, okay, this might actually be pretty fucking dope. And sure enough, this album's fucking great, man. Like, this is the Ali that I wanted him to bring back. Like, there's that passionate Ali, there's that aggressive Ali, there's the funny Ali. You know, like, he really put a project together that, like you guys said, touched on a lot of issues while being entertaining. Which I'm glad you brought up Lupe. This is what I was talking about. Like, you were saying that he did the mid-pace production so you could pay attention to the lyrics. Explain this. Explain fucking Brother Ali. He didn't do that shit. You had high power tracks. You had mellow tracks. You had mid-pace tracks. You still walked away with a message from every single one. Brother Ali he's the perfect dude when it comes to, he's preaching at you and you don't even fucking know it. You know what I'm saying? Because he's spitting rhymes at you. He's not beating you over the head with it, but you still walk away fucking learning something. And I think that's one of the best things about Brother Ali. Morning in America is probably, like you, my favorite track. I love how he compared, even though he probably got a lot of flack for this, or will get a lot of flack for this, but I love how he compared soldiers to terrorists. You know, not saying all soldiers are terrorists, but he said there's a fine line between a soldier and a terrorist. There fucking is. You gotta know what you're fucking fighting for, but I won't even get deep into that. Say Amen.
Say amen.
Woo! Woo-hee! That's the Brother Ali I miss. That's that old school champion, bad motherfucker Brother Ali, where he's telling y'all, don't fuck with me. You look at me and you think I might be soft, but don't fuck with me on this microphone. You will walk away broken. But yeah, man, definitely, I wouldn't even say it's a solid project. This is a fucking dope project, and I love it. I loved it from start to finish. There was not a single skippable track. Every song, I thought Brother Ali put his ass in. You know, the production, fucking great. Jake One, whole ass, both cheeks, asshole and all. Brother Ali and Jake One put there were 4 big ass cheeks in this shit. And I loved it.
Oh my God.
I loved it. So yes, props to Ali, man. Keep doing this shit. Please keep doing this.
Yeah, agree with Ken, man. I knew he was about to say that shit.
Mr. 430. I just touched you. 430 report for duty, sir.
I can see the damn comments flooding already, y'all. They saying all
Reporting for duty, sir.
Look at Ken there. Look at Ken.
Sorry, man.
No, y'all crazy. But yeah, agree with Ken, man. Like, this is a good project. Damn near really no skippable tracks. My favorite track is I like Morning in America, but I also like Dreaming in Color too, because that was a very aggressive, track. I like Fair. Fair was dope as hell. Brother Ali type of dude, that just puts his feelings and everything into his rhymes, and you gotta appreciate that, man. And the MC, and he's spitting, and like Mike said, he's not too preachy, So you're not gonna be leaving this album like, damn, man, he preaching too damn much. I don't want to hear all that. But dude can spit, you know what I'm saying? Dude is rhyming, man, and you can appreciate that. Shout out to Jake One, because I was like, man, he been on Amp pretty much, with the exception of his debut album, but he been with Amp pretty much for the whole time. So I was wondering how the production, well, not how the production, but how he was gonna find his groove with this album, and he did, man. Jake One did a good job keeping the production, keep me guessing with every production. I like Stop the Press. I think that's one of my other favorite joints too, man. I love Stop the Press. Yeah, I like Work Every Day too, but Stop the Press was the first one that I kept repeating when I was first listening to it. I'm like, man, I love that joint. And then Morning America came. Say Amen, Just Fine. I mean, it was like this project was very solid, man. I liked it. I was not disappointed at all. I guess expectations. I mean, I didn't have like nothing real super high. I was just kind of curious of how him and Jake One was gonna find a lane together. You know what I'm saying? And as far as that, but other than that, man, I like it. I like this project. It's 2 thumbs up for me. Oh no. I mean, it was. I ain't gonna sell the ass shit, but you know, it was a good. It was a good project. You know what I'm saying? It was nice. It was fresh though. I liked it. So shout out to Jake One, Brother Ali. It was. I was not disappointed at all. Loved it.
I was kind of expecting him to be a little more aggressive again. Like, this was definitely more aggressive than us, but I think I was expecting.
You wanted more like more than America? I mean,
No. I wanted more like, you know, give me what you got.
Okay.
I kind of wanted a little bit more of that Ali,
Yeah,
which you did get that a little bit with Say Amen, but I didn't really get enough of the don't fuck with me Ali. But I think maybe he's past that. You know, he's a fucking grown ass man, and you could tell that he's in a happier place than he was on, say, Shadows in the Sun.
Yeah.
You know, you could tell that he's in a much happier place. So I think he's gone from being that revolutionary to kind of being that KRS-One style teacher. You know what I mean? Because like that's kind of how I felt on this album. It's like I feel like
Uncle Sam
he's
Goddamn.
trying to Uncle Sam Goddamn was still on that teacher tip versus that I'm really angry. It was like that mid range. It was like that mid level. But this album I really got like he's trying to really tell y'all something, to really teach y'all something. Like you could tell from the first track where he's talking about, you know, I used to hate this place and I couldn't wait to tell the president in his face.
Yeah.
But now he's like, I love this place, but we do have some things to work out.
Yeah.
And I think that's an extremely mature way of looking at things. But yeah, man, I think this is a great album, a great way to make a teaching / preachy album without making a preachy album.
But
you know
also,
what I mean?
it's also good that he touched on that, and as well as his personal stuff too, as
Yes,
well. You know what I'm saying?
definitely.
That's what he always putting his feelings out there. I think that's what you say when we was talking to him about him being considered as an emo, you know, type of rapper because he's putting his feelings and being very honest. I'm with you. Which, as much as you hate Drake, you always give him props for being the honest MC, and that's what Brother Ali. He's being honest, giving him his personal experience during the times when he did the Us album to now. You know what I'm saying? So. Hey, gotta appreciate that, man.
And how many different fucking flows does he use on this album? Again, back to your boy. It's like, fuck, man. Like, come on. Yes, to Dreaming in Color, to Morning in America, to Say Amen, to what was the song? One more hit.
One more hit.
Yeah.
That song was
One More Hit.
crazy.
To Fair, you know, just the different.
Yes.
different
But
flows, yeah.
go back to One More Hit. That shit was fucking. When I first listened to it the first couple of times, I didn't really get what he was talking about. But then when you finally figured it out, it's like, man, that's actually
What about
pretty
Gather
fucking
Round?
deep, man. Gather Round was just that spitting ass Ali. You know,
This is
I
what
could
you
go,
wanted.
this
This
is
what
what
you
I
wanted.
wanted
This
from
is what you
Ali,
wanted.
man.
Yeah. This is what you wanted.
I love Ant, but I didn't really miss him. You know what I mean? Like I didn't
That's
walk away
perfect.
going
That's
like,
perfect
damn,
analogy.
I miss Ant.
Yeah.
Nah, man, I love Ant. Ant's production is always
Yeah, that's
damn
the
near
perfect
flawless,
analogy
but
right there.
shit, man, Jake One.
It was like I was curious, like how was he gonna go over Jake One production? How was they gonna mesh? I was really curious.
He sounded good over
But
that Truth track. And
Yeah.
you know Jake One can switch up his production in a heartbeat. And you know Brother Ali can switch up his cadence and his delivery in a heartbeat. I feel like this dude is like, that's why he's in my top 5, man. Ever. MC, top 5. Because I don't think that this dude can make a whack track. I've never heard anything from him where I was like, man, what the fuck, Ali? I've heard stuff where I was like, oh, that's not as good as this. But it's still better than fucking 75% of other motherfuckers.
But yeah, man, you know, Ali on this one, man, made me feel like when I listen to Crit and beginning to end, like there's no track I'm skipping. He's talking about, you know, saying the same things I'm talking about. You know, you got to pay attention to the world, man. But yeah, man, I'm not skipping no tracks on this. I think it's to me it's almost as perfect as you can get. You know, I guess for me, I just got to sit with it a little bit more, but beginning to end, man, shit bumps in the whip, man. I fuck with it hard.
But yeah, shit, cosign FIFO, man. This is a real good project. Brother Ali delivered. Him and Jake One had the concept, the album title, delivered on the whole project. I love it.
I love this shit, man. This was a great album. I played it a lot. I was on my 4th listen. You know, good shit. I love the album. Fucking buy this shit. Add it to your collection. And that's it, man. Yeah, I fuck with this shit hard. This shit is good.
This album, I think, is fucking, yeah, it was very nice. I saw that. It's fucking great, man. I think Brother Ali did a great job with putting together a conscious album while keeping it entertaining. I love that he's able to make logical criticisms about America while still admitting that it's not really that bad of a place to fucking be. You know, as much as things suck, there's places 10 times fucking worse. And I like that he is able to admit that. I also like the fact that, you know, he's speaking for so many different minority groups that other rappers are not speaking for. And it's funny to me that it takes a white albino Muslim from Minnesota to speak up for the poor, to speak up for black people, to speak up for women. You know, I know he said before, you know, the truth doesn't belong to nobody. If you see it, you speak it, and he does that. And I appreciate that. Even though it might look like he's out of his element, he doesn't care. He's still doing what he feels is best, what's in his heart. And that's what I've always said I appreciate about an MC. Do what you think is best, no matter what anybody else thinks. This album, I think, deserves to be supported whole fucking heartedly. This is a fucking great album, start to finish. It's conscious, it's entertaining, you get your lyrics, you get your beats, you get everything. I don't give a fuck if I'm speaking too long. Fuck you, old Obama.
Amen.
I'm talking, goddamn. This is my shit, and now I'll leave it at that. Brother Ali,